Now, when we're talking about residencies in Southeast Asia, there's definitely one country that we cannot miss and we cannot not mention, and that's Thailand. Thailand is very famous for being very friendly to foreigners, being a place with a warm weather, friendly people, and an attractive tax system. In addition to that, obtaining a residence permit there is not that difficult, it's not that expensive, and the lifestyle on its own is very, very good, and it comes at a cheap price. My name is Jelena, and for the past 5 years, I've been helping clients go offshore, legally reduce their taxes, and find a place where they're treated best. If you're somebody who's looking into becoming a global citizen and you're interested in getting more advice about asset protection and international living, subscribe to our channel and find out more. Now, when we're talking about Thai residence, there are definitely two main ways that you can get a residence permit there, and both ways are rather easy. They can be considered somewhat cheap compared to some other options. They're easy to maintain, there's no physical presence to maintain it, and it allows you to live in Thailand full-time. Both of these processes are very fast, straightforward, and hands-off for you. Some of them don't even require your physical presence when applying for the residence. However, the downside is that if you're somebody who's looking for a passport through naturalization, Thailand is not the place for you then, definitely, as you will not be able to get a passport through some of these options, and even if you are able to, difficult to qualify, and it's more difficult to get a passport there. In addition to that, one of these options is essentially a donation. It's a sunk cost. It's money that you give to the government in return for a residence permit. So if you're not somebody who's interested in that, you're not willing to do that, then some other options in Southeast Asia might be better for you. Now, one of the most famous options in Thailand is the Thai Elite Visa. Now, this visa underwent some major changes this year, and starting on October 1st, 2023, it did announce new packages and new prices for those packages. So as I mentioned, all of these are donations, and the validity of the visa will depend also on the donation amount and also the package that you choose. And depending on who is coming with you, if you're going alone or your family is going with you, will depend which package you will choose. Now, these are essentially treated as tourist visas, which are valid for 5, 10, or 20 years. And they give you the right to reside in Thailand full time. They don't necessarily allow you to work there, but you're able to live there. And you don't have to spend any minimum of time in order to maintain the residence. Simply by paying the donation, you get a residence or a visa, basically, that is valid for a certain number of years, regardless of how much time you actually spend in Thailand. Now, the first one up is the gold membership, and this is for a single person, valid for 5 years, and right now the price is 900,000 Thai baht. The second one is the platinum option. This is for families. A minimum of applicant must be 2. Validity is 5 years. And you are paying 1,500,000 Thai baht for the main applicant and 1 million Thai baht for an additional member, for each additional member of the family. The next one up is the diamond membership. This is valid for 15 years. For a single applicant, you have to pay 2,500,000 Thai baht. And for each additional family member, you have to pay 1,500,000 Thai baht each. Now, the last option is reserve membership, and this is by invitation only. So it's the most exclusive one. It is available only to a handful of people, and it gives you kind of additional benefits of this visa, like endless possibilities, and you're able to enjoy multiple perks of this visa. This visa is valid for 20 years, but in order to get it, you have to pay 5 million Thai baht in order to obtain this visa, and that's right now approximately 135,000 US dollars for a single applicant. For each additional family member, you have to pay 2 million Thai baht in order to get them this residence as well. So as you can see, there are different options in the Elite Visa, and they are more expensive than they were before, with the cheapest one being approximately 25,000 US dollars, and before that it was approximately 15 to 16,000 US dollars. So the changes can be quite significant. However, it is still a very attractive option. The best part about this is that most of the things are done online. You don't have to go there in order to maintain it, and you don't have to go there in order to actually get the Elite Visa. The whole process takes approximately 2 months to complete, and with this Elite Visa, you're able to open any bank in Thailand that you want. You can use it for transactional purposes as part of your diversification portfolio, or just for lifestyle expenses if you plan on living in Thailand. Now, if you're somebody who wants to get a more permanent residence in Thailand and you don't want to donate money, then the Thai investor visa might be particularly interesting to you. Now, the Thai investor visa requires you to invest 10 million Thai baht, which is approximately 280,000 US dollars right now, in either Thai real estate or as a fixed deposit in a Thai bank, or a combination of both. Now, if you're somebody who's looking into investing in real estate in Thailand, note that you cannot buy land as a foreigner. In addition to that, if you want, you can buy multiple properties, but the value of those multiple properties has to be 10 million baht in order to qualify for this visa. Now, buying multiple properties might seem like a good idea, not to put all your money in one property. However, this will make the process a bit longer because you will have to do paperwork for all of those different properties, and you will have to basically submit additional paperwork in order to prove that you own those properties and that the value is 10 million baht. So it's more straightforward and faster if you just invest in one property, but the optionality of investing in multiple ones does exist. Now, the second option is that you can deposit 10 million Thai baht in a Thai bank account and just keep it there for as long as you want to keep the residence, or you can invest 10 million Thai baht in government bonds. Now, one of the best options can be a combination of all of these options, as long as they amount to 10 million baht. But again, this will require additional paperwork and will make the process a bit longer, and will give you a bit more hassle when you're proving that you're still maintaining those investments in order to maintain the residence permit. Because this residence permit is basically valid for as long as you keep the investments. So if you don't have the investment of 10 million baht anymore, you don't have the residence anymore. Now, this Thai investor visa is actually the permanent residence. It is technically valid for 10 years, after which it has to be renewed, but you can keep renewing it for as long as you have the investments. In addition to showing proof that you still have the investments, it also requires you to show up at the immigration approximately 2 weeks before the expiry of your visa in order to renew it. Now, naturally, if you don't do that, your visa will expire when the expiration date is, and then you'll have to apply all over again. Now, one thing to remember when it comes to Thai investor visa is that this money that you are going to invest in Thailand cannot be sourced in Thailand, so it has to come from offshore income, and it has to be transferred in Thailand to a Thai bank first, and then invested in a certain asset or multiple assets. If you're somebody who was always intrigued by lifestyle in Thailand and you feel like that can be the place for you, you can either get the Thai elite visa and dip your toes for 5 years and see how you like it, or if you're really sure that Thailand is a place for you, you can commit to it more seriously with the investor visa and get a permanent residence with indefinite time to live in Thailand. It recently did change its territorial tax system, and you can hear more about it in our other video on this channel. However, it can still be a manageable tax situation. It can still be advantageous if structured properly. If you find this video helpful and you want to hear more about different residencies and different options that are available in the offshore world, click the button like here on this video and subscribe to our channel.